What's going on, guys? Just got to the gym. Got my bag packed up right here. I've been meaning to do a what's in my gym bag video, so I'll be doing that probably this week. Show you guys some of the stuff that I bring with me. Nothing too fancy, you know, shoes, belt, my clips, sleeves. There you go. I just did a what's in my gym bag video. But anyway, we have a lower body session today, and the way I'm splitting it up, I told you guys the current split I'm running is legs, then chest and back, then shoulders and arms, and then repeat, and then a day off. So it's 6 days on, 1 day off, or if I feel like I need the extra recovery, I'll take that day off in between. So I'll do legs, chest and back, shoulders and arms off, repeat. So it really all depends how I'm recovering, but what I'm trying to do is control, come on guys, I'm trying to talk here. Control the volume and intensity. So you can't go 6 days in a row, high volume, high intensity. You will burn out quick, you won't be able to recover properly, and your workouts will eventually suffer. So what I'm gonna be working on is today, lower body day one, since it's Monday. Starting the week, my first leg session will be mainly focused around some lower volume squats and deadlifts, and not too much assistance or accessory work. And then in 3 more days when I hit legs again, that's when I'll be doing some of the higher volume stuff, the walking lunges, the leg extensions, the leg curls, all of that kind of assistance work. So today the main focus, squats and deadlifts, maybe 1 or 2 accessory movements, and that's pretty much it. And then we kick up the volume as the week progresses. So we're gonna go in there. It looks really crowded, but we got a couple more of these crybaby candies in here. I'm gonna eat these and get to work. All right, so we're rocking my boy Max Tuning's Ever Forward white and red shirt. Got it on the back right there. My Protein Under Armour style leggings. Normally I wear shorts with these, but YOLO, and Batman Chucks. Now I actually deadlift barefoot sometimes, so I don't even know if I'll wear these since I have my Addy Powers in here, which is what I use for squats. So got those, got these. My legs look tiny in this. You can show them. I'm embarrassed. All right, let's go train. All right, time for excuses. So I started out squatting in this rack because that one was taken over there, and 3 times on 3 of my sets, I kind of misgrooved and took a step too far back and hit the rack, and that completely threw me off. So I had to wait, move into the other rack, and now I'm all over the place. So I'm trying to regain my focus right now and just keep going. I got about 2 more sets. What's up everyone? We are back for a quick commentary going over some squats and deadlifts, and overall everything felt great. The form was looking really good. I was very happy with my depth here. As you can tell, my hip crease was way below my knees, and I've talked about in previous videos actually going too deep in the squat, and some people might argue against that and say there's no such thing as too deep, it's ass to grass or nothing. And for me, I've talked about dealing with injuries before, and you do not want to mess with your lower back. Going into lumbar flexion is something you don't want to do, whether it's deadlifting or squatting. And sure, you will see some advanced people who have that what we call butt wink or lumbar flexion, where their lower back or their ass tucks under. And for people who have a very strong core and control and a strong lumbar spine, they can get away with that. Advanced trainees can get away with that kind of stuff. But for people who have been injured before like myself, or people who are working on building up their strength, you don't want to be messing around with that. So I'm trying to control my squats the best I can, and I'm really happy with how they're looking and feeling lately. So after that, we moved on to some deadlifts, which I used to do a lot more frequently, and I need to get back into doing that because I'm noticing it's taking me a little bit more effort and work to get tighter before pulling the bar off the ground. So that's something that I always try and work on, is taking the slack out of the bar. So what you see me do when I set up right here is I flex my glutes, my back, I grab the bar as hard as I can, and then I pull it off the ground, rather than just doing what you call a grip and rip. So I take my time to set up, get myself tight, and then pull off the ground. So I was really working on technique during this session,
And I really like to do that sometimes to break down and analyze my form, since biomechanically we are all different, we have different leverages. So while some people can get away with more rounded than others, it all comes down to your personal leverages and what allows you to make progress without risking injury. So next up is actually pretty funny. This was my second time, I believe, in my life ever trying a conventional deadlift. I actually tried this a long time ago back at my old gym, and it was so horribly sloppy that I felt uncomfortable doing it and completely gave up with deadlifts. I just never felt comfortable doing them until I discovered what a sumo deadlift was, and I started doing those. I was able to make really good progress, and then after my injury, I realized sumo is really the only way I can go. It was all that was comfortable at that time. So I figured there's no sense in even trying a conventional deadlift because it's probably going to be more stress on my lower back, especially since with my leverages, sumo was more comfortable. But I felt like giving it a go during this session, and I even played around with deficit deadlifts. So these might look horrible. I was trying to just keep a slight arch in my lower back and not let it round, but it's something new to me, and I would love your guys' critique and feedback on how they actually looked. It might be something I'll incorporate as an assistance exercise. So sumo will still be my primary method of pulling, but I might throw in some conventional as it can help my sumo out. So let me know your guys' thoughts and enjoy the rest of the video.
All right, so just finished up at the gym, came home, came to the computer, checking emails, messages, pretty typical all throughout the day, every day, to make sure I'm staying on top of my clients. It's all about the accountability. So Monday's the main check-in day, and then throughout the week I have them checking in with me. We just stay on top of one another to make sure they stay on track with everything. But Monday is the main day, and after this 4th of July weekend, for those who celebrated the holiday and maybe were surrounded by food that they're not used to being surrounded by, they were at parties with friends and family, everyone stayed on track, stayed dedicated to the plan, and were still able to enjoy themselves, create memories, have fun, and not stress over their macros. So did I get some emails of people who maybe went over their macros? Of course I did, but the same people hit the gym in the morning or afterwards, got their cardio and weight training done. So the discipline that they're showing me inspires the hell out of me. It inspires me to be better. And even every single one of you guys that watch this, I know some of you email me personally, send me Facebook messages, leave comments, tag me in Instagram photos. All of you guys are inspiring me like you wouldn't believe. And words really can't express that. You make me want to be better at what I'm doing, and that's what I fight for every single day. There are hundreds and hundreds of online coaches out there, and we have to figure out what differentiates us from the others. And my job is to be the best I can be at what I do and never settle. So I'm always trying to improve my services. It's something I'm working on, and it's just, I absolutely love what I do. You know, I have this Facebook group. It's Team Fusaro Fitness on Facebook, which is a secret group for clients only. And usually around the holidays, I'll make a long post about how I think we should approach the holidays, give my recommendations, and this way we can hold each other accountable for staying on track and staying disciplined with everything, but still being able to have fun. So I just like to scroll through it. I'm seeing pictures of the food people were eating, pictures of people doing their cardio in the gym, and I absolutely love it. It's so cool to see how dedicated someone can be to something. So love it, and if anyone's interested in online coaching, I have a couple of spots available. I keep my client list small. I never sacrifice quality for quantity. So if you're interested and you want to inquire about my coaching, you can go online. The link is always in the description box below, or you can personally email me, Matty@FusaroFitness.com, and whatever your goals are, we can tackle them together. So never stop inspiring everyone. You guys are awesome. All right, so we're gonna make up some dinner here, and what we have for ingredients, I'm sure you can already tell what I'm making by what you see. But we have a mission flour tortilla, some lean ground chicken that we cooked yesterday. We're gonna shred some lettuce. We got some white rice here, some chunky salsa, cilantro avocado dressing. If you haven't tried Bolthouse Farms yet, try it out. This is one of my favorites. They also have salsa ranch, Parmesan, regular ranch, blue cheese, and they all taste legit, and the macros are great compared to regular dressing. So only 40 calories, 3.5 fat, 1 carb, 1 protein. So we're gonna mix this all up in this bowl with some green onion as well. And then we're gonna have some green beans on the side, some protein chips, and we'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Something that a lot of people ask is, do you guys ever eat out or do you go to restaurants? And yes, we do. Oftentimes if we do go out, we're not really filming it because it's more of us trying to spend time together, but we also really enjoy cooking. The both of us love cooking. We love being in the kitchen, coming up with different recipes. And something that we've been talking about was maybe doing like a battle against each other in the kitchen. Something sort of like Chopped, where we have specific ingredients that we both have to work with, and we both have to come out with a meal and see who comes out better, because we do compete very often and we think it's pretty funny. But she thinks she's a better cook than me. Probably is. But we both get creative with our foods.
You know I'm a better cook than you.
Nah. Nah. So maybe, you know, you guys have been hearing us mess around with the idea of starting a couples channel. I think that could be a way to kick off the first video by having a little battle in the kitchen. Me versus you, mano y mano. Right? And we'll let them pick the ingredients. Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll come up with something, but either way, we both love the kitchen. I think it'll be very entertaining, even if it's not on a separate channel. If we do it on this channel, you guys let us know what you would think of that. If we had a little battle in the kitchen and had a couple of challenge videos, I think it would be fun. Now comes the fun part. So here I am whipping up a burrito, and little did I know Brittany's right behind me making this. Damn. Looks like sausage, cheese, pepper nachos.
Reduced fat cheese.
I'll have a few of those. No, I was kidding. You're supposed to say no, you won't.
I'll share with you though.
No. Thank you though, that looks awesome. All right, finished product. We got our meals right here, sitting outside, sun setting, cooled off a little bit, so it's beautiful. We got the burrito, toasted it a little bit. Don't cut your burritos in half. I see people do that and then everything falls apart. Eat it like a man, eat it like that. Got some green beans, garlic powder, or garlic salt, onion powder, some Quest chips. Brittany's got her little nacho plate here, 2 diet sodas, and that is it. But we're gonna enjoy this meal right here, and then we'll talk to you guys in a bit. Halfway through the burrito, figured I would share a pro tip with you guys. When you heat it, it actually creates somewhat of a seal. So, as you can see, that's almost like stuck on there. So it won't fall apart on you. But maybe we'll just make a separate video on how to wrap a burrito. Now, I'm sure you could just YouTube that and find something way better than what I could do. But we're getting better. Alright, so it's a little bit later now, around 9 p.m. Just sitting outside in a rocking chair. This is actually one of my clients calling from British Columbia. So Brittany's upstairs taking care of some stuff for the wedding. I'm about to hop on a call with one of my clients. Andy!
Hey Matty, what's up?
What's going on, buddy?
Not much, you?
Not too much, man. Just relaxing a little bit, sitting outside.
Funny, I'm doing the same thing.
Nice. So what's going on, man? How'd your weekend go?
Pretty good, pretty good. My weight has been fluctuating. Like I texted you, 201.9 was my lowest.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. All right. So what we'll do is we'll talk over some of the variables, reasons why it could be fluctuating, and you know we'll take control of that. No problem.
Just because during the day I'll have like a pretty good breakfast, and during the day it's just I'm going like 100 miles an hour. I just don't have time to eat. Well, I do, but I just rather get more things done than eat, which is why most of my calories are ate during the night.
Okay, that's not a problem at all. You know, just one thing we want to keep in mind is with your morning weigh-ins, that could affect it a little bit, but as long as we're staying consistent with it and keeping track with the Excel spreadsheet, we'll make sure that we look at the trend rather than just the day-to-day fluctuations, because that's going to happen. And like I mentioned earlier, from water retention to stress to the amount of sleep to digestion, all of that will affect your weigh-ins. So as long as we keep doing those weigh-ins and tracking it, we'll look at the overall trend and make sure we're going in the right direction. Alright, so we're currently winding down right now. I'm editing the video that you're watching. I just have to throw in these last clips that I'm recording right now. We got Shark Week playing in the background. I'm about to finish off my macros with peanut butter Quest bar. So we're kicking it old school. No fancy flavors like cookie dough, mint, and cookies and cream. Just a plain chocolate peanut butter. So we'll throw back on the Quest bar, finish editing this video, then probably gonna check my emails one more time and then head off to bed. Got a busy day tomorrow, getting a haircut, some vlogging, some training. So, off to bed. We'll talk to you in the morning. Love you all, and good night.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video, so thank you guys as always for the constant support. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to click that thumbs up button as that really helps this channel out. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, I do have some spots open for one-on-one online coaching. So if you are serious about working together, you can apply by clicking the button right there or use the links in the description box below. And just a quick reminder is that the NASM is still offering that free 14-day trial. So if you're interested in becoming a certified personal trainer and want to test it out for free for 2 weeks, use that first link in the description box below, www.myusatrainer.com/Matty. But that's all we have for you today, so thank you guys again for watching, and we'll talk to you all in the next video.